Hi, it's Dan with the rest of the news. Thursday, Indiana senatorial candidate Richard Murdoch is all set for the Supreme Court verdict today on affordable health care. He pre-cut 4 video responses for whatever the ruling, and then whoops, all 4 got posted to his YouTube channel, quite by accident. Quite not by accident. Yesterday, the Chicago City Council passed a marijuana ordinance by a vote of 43-3 that police will now just write a ticket for having up to about 15 joints of pot, and that nets a $250 fine, and Mayor Rahm Emanuel did support the measure. One alderman said, "The calls I get at 2 in the morning are not about marijuana possession. They're about someone who's been shot in my ward." What do Ann Curry and Savannah Guthrie have in common, besides the obvious? They both have ideas of dream jobs they've always wanted. Ann Curry's is to host the Today Show. Savannah Guthrie's is to play guitar with Sean Colvin and Patty Griffin. We'll excuse Ann Curry if she thinks Savannah Guthrie should just move on down to Austin. Hey, it's a banner year for sockeye salmon in the Columbia Basin of the Pacific Northwest this summer. Once young salmon go out to sea, nobody really knows where they go or what they do. But one scientist says that whatever is going on in the ocean this year is being real good to the sockeye. About 30 a minute are coming over the Bonneville Dam this week, a total of 41,000 yesterday. Sockeyes are the brightest in color of salmon and the smallest at under 5 pounds. Polaroid is bringing back the Polaroid, a brand new model, the Z2300. It's a digital camera and inkless printer together in a 5-inch wide box that spits out a hard copy in about a minute for $159. Google Glasses, they're a lot more, $1,500 for a pair of these spectacles that'll get you online. On a beta basis, they're not really on the market yet, but Sergey Brin is hinting at an actual 2013 release. Pictures and articles posted on Facebook. Google is bringing it home to the USA. Onshoring is what it's called when a company manufactures a product in America. And Google is doing just that with its Nexus Q wireless home media player, made in a factory somewhere in the Silicon Valley of California, and proudly stamped on the underneath, designed and manufactured in the USA. It's $299, and yes, that's more than a Roku or a Apple TV. But one business owner says that companies investing in the USA are more nimble and agile. It's a slow boat to China. A new musical about Motown called Motown the Musical is destined for Broadway. The story focuses on the life of the show's co-producer, Berry Gordy Jr., and begins in 1959 as he started the label. The show is set to open at an unnamed Broadway theater spring of next year. The music should be good. Students at the University of Maryland have been working on a human-powered helicopter for a couple of years now, trying to win a $250,000 prize if they can keep it up for a full minute. Last year, 11 seconds. Last week, 50 seconds. Only 10 to go. Well, there ain't no cure for these summertime blues, but you can see all 7 stars that make up the Big Dipper in the night sky. Look high and to the northwest. In America of Civil War times, runaway slaves would follow the drinking gourd to the north, and freedom. Thanks for listening to the rest of the news. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow. This is Dan Earhart.